Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Welcome to a new lesson of English. Today we will talk about past continuous. In the previous lesson we talked about past simple. Now in this lesson we will talk about past continuous. Now let's begin with the form of this tense, I mean past continuous. The form of it is like this. Verb to be in the past, I mean was or were, plus verb, plus ing at the end of the verb. So the form of this tense, past continuous, is was or were. Was comes with he, she, and it. And where comes with I, we, you, and they. So after using was or were, we put the verb, and then at the end of this verb we put ing to form past continuous. Now there are 5 examples. Number 1, I was learning French. I was learning French. Here we can see was, after was the verb learn, then we add ing to the verb. So the sentence becomes I was learning, ing, learning French. The second example, they were driving to Paris. They were driving to Paris. Here also we use were because the subject is they, or the subject pronoun is they. So with they we use were in the past continuous, I mean they were driving. We put ing at the end of the verb here, drive, driving. So they were driving to Paris. The third example, we were not waiting for a long time. We weren't waiting for a long time. Here the sentence is in negative. In negative, if we want to make negative, we just put not after verb to be, I mean after was or after were. So we just put not after was or were to make a negative sentence, like sentence number 3. We were not waiting for a long time. For questions, if I want to make a question, I have to replace between the subject or subject pronoun and the verb to be. So in sentence number 4, we can notice that what were they doing? What were they doing? Here we put the verb to be at the first. After that we put the subject or the subject pronoun. So the base sentence was, before changing it into question, they were doing something. If I want to make question, I have to replace between the subject or subject pronoun and the verb to be was or were. So here were comes before they. What were they doing? Number 5, where was he studying? Where was he studying? Also here verb to be was comes before the subject pronoun he. Now we will talk about short answers. As we talked in the previous lessons, we have short answer. Were you looking for me? Were you looking for me? If I want to say yes, I have to complete it with yes, I was. So I put a subject subject to pronoun, then verb to be in the past, was or were. Yes, I was. If I want to make it negative, no, I was not. No, I wasn't. So the sentence becomes, were you looking for me? Yes, I was. Or no, I was not. The following example, were they waiting outside? Yes, they were. Or no, they were not. No, they were not. After short answer, we will talk about the use. And this is the most important thing in our lesson. This is the most important idea in our lesson. Yes, we have many uses in past continuous. We have four uses. The past continuous is used to express, number one, yes, it's used, number one, to express activities in progress before and after. So it expresses the activities in progress, in continuous, in progress before and probably after a particular time in the past. So this example clarifies what we have said. At 7 o'clock this morning, I was having my breakfast. So I was having my meal, I was eating my breakfast at 7 o'clock this morning. Here in this sentence, the tense expresses activities in progress before a particular time in the past. The second example, you made a lot of noise last night. What were you doing? So last night somebody made a lot of noise. The other person asked him, what were you doing last night? Here also the tense expresses activity, an activity in progress in a particular time in the past. This is number one. Let's move to the second use. The second use for past continuous, for descriptions. If I want to describe anything in the past, I can use past continuous. This text will clarify the use number two. Jan looked beautiful. So Jan, here in the past, we talked about Jan in the past. Maybe I saw her yesterday. So I want to describe her. I can say Jan looked beautiful. She was wearing a green cotton dress. Her eyes were shining in the light of the candles that were burning nearby. So here I'm describing Jan. Maybe I saw her yesterday in the party, let's say. If I want to describe her, I can use past continuous for descriptions. Jan looked beautiful. Why she looked beautiful? Because she was wearing a green cotton dress and her eyes were shining in the light of the candles. The candles that were burning nearby. Now let's move to the third use. We use past continuous to express an interrupted past activity. So if we want to express and interrupt past activity, we use past continuous. In other words, I want to explain it because it's so hard to get the idea. So please draw your attention to me here in this point. If we have two actions and the two actions happened in the past, the first one and the second one happened in the past. If any action interrupt the other action in the past, so here we have two actions. The first one, which began first, we use it in past continuous, and the following action which happened after that and interrupted the first one, we use it in past simple. Here we have to draw our attention carefully to this tip. Now the example will clarify the idea. When the phone rang, I was having a shower. When the phone rang, I was having a shower. So here, ringing and having a shower are two actions, and the two actions took place or happened in the past. But at first, having a shower happened first. Then ringing, the action of ringing, interrupted the first action, which is having a shower. So here I use the action of ringing in the past simple and the action of having a shower in the past continuous. When the phone rang, I was having a shower. So first of all, I was having a shower, then something interrupted having a shower, I mean the phone rang. Now the second sentence, while we were playing tennis, it started to rain. So first of all, we were playing football or tennis. Then another action happened, which is raining. It started to rain also in the past. So playing tennis, the action of playing comes before the raining, and both of them, both actions were in the past. So I put the first one in the past continuous and the second one, which interrupted the other, in the past simple. While we were playing tennis, it started to rain. And here we have to notice these keywords or adverbs, when and while. When and while. They are so important words. They lead me to the right use of the tense. Now let's move to the following use of past continuous. Number 4, we use past continuous to express an incomplete activity. To express activities which were not finished. They are incompleted. So we use present or past continuous. We use past continuous to express an incomplete activity. Examples: I was reading a book during the flight. So during my flight, I was reading a book, but I didn't finish it. I didn't finish reading all or the whole book. Number 2, I watched the film during the flight. Here, watched, we use this verb in past simple. So the action here in the second sentence is completed or was completed. I watched the film during the flight. The whole film here, the whole film. Now let's talk about past simple and past continuous. Past simple or past continuous. Sometimes both tenses are possible. I mean, sometimes past simple or past continuous are alike. We can use them. Yes, the past simple focuses on past actions as complete facts, whereas the past continuous focuses on the duration of past activities. I will repeat this idea. Sometimes both of them are possible. We can use past continuous or past simple. They are alike in some occasions, in some sentences, not in all of them. The past simple focuses on past action or actions as complete facts, whereas the past continuous focuses on the duration of past activities. Here, the duration is so important word. So, it focuses on the duration of past activities. Let's compare. Yes, I didn't see you at the party last night. No, I stayed at home and watched the football. So, number A said, I didn't see you at the party last night. Number B replied, no, I stayed at home and watched the football. Here this person used the past simple. So we want to compare it with the following sentence or the following sentences. I didn't see you at the party last night. Here the reply is different. No, I was watching the football at home. Here the meaning is different because the first tense, past simple, focuses on past actions as complete facts, whereas the second example, the second sentence, the focus was on the duration of past activities. So, in the second sentence, during the party, I was watching the football at home. Yes, another note. Questions in the past simple and past continuous refer to different time periods. The past continuous asks about the activities before. The past simple asks about what happened after. Questions in the past simple and past continuous refer to different time periods. The past continuous asks about activities before. The past simple asks about what happened after. So, we will give some examples about this tip. Yes. What were you doing when the accident happened? What were you doing when the accident happened? I was shopping. What did you do when you saw the accident? I phoned the police. I found the police. Here, in the past simple and in the past continuous, questions refer to different time periods. As we have said, the past continuous asks about activities before. The past simple asks about the or what happened after. So before the accident, I was shopping. Then after that, after a while, the accident happened. What were you doing when the accident happened? I was shopping. Here, the first action is going shopping. Then the second or the following action is the accident happened. Yeah. What did you do when you saw the accident? I found the police. Here, I found the police. Here we use past simple. We use past simple. So after the accident, I called the police, not before the accident. So as we said, in the past simple, we talk about what happened after. What happened after? Dear students, today we learn something new, which is past continuous, and you have to draw our attention carefully to the difference between past continuous and past simple, because sometimes we can use both of them, and both of them are possible in some occasions. So you have to practice them more and more to be good students. Now I want to finish my lesson. I want to say goodbye to you. Don't be lazy. Be hard-working students, and goodbye. I hope you good future.